IH equipment dealer. RME, right by you.
Asham Curling Supplies.
Superior fit, comfort, and performance. Asham curling shoes are the best we've ever used.
Hi folks, I'm Arnold Asham, and our product is always satisfaction guaranteed or your money back.
Asham Curling Supplies.
That's your best delivery of the day.
And the locker room celebrations are already underway, and they're going to be all night long. Here's a team who struggled early on.
Be a player. Bet with Manitoba Sportsbook. Play now sports.
Why not? Just watch. Why not? Keep scrolling, I slide. Why not?
As a broadcaster and Hall of Fame football player, I'm constantly in the lab of life. For 15 years, my friends at Knott Auto Corp have been pioneers as well.
Why not?
Introducing Winnipeg Car Lab, custom car wraps, graphics, and auto services. Winnipeg, why not get in the lab?
If you grow up in a small town in this part of the world, you basically learn how to curl real young. The kids and even adults, they didn't have a place to go because so many facilities were closed. So people started gravitating to our rink and coming out, and skating, curling, it became a place to come every weekend for so many families. We would see upwards of 70 people coming and going, on a given Saturday or Sunday. I think it means a huge amount to so many people. It's an opportunity for friends, family, everybody to get together, have some fun.
At Viterra, we believe in the power of connection. Our world-leading agriculture network connects producers and consumers to supply top-quality food ingredients each and every day. Our team takes great pride in working closely with farmers to help feed the world. It's something we've been doing for over 100 years. And as an industry leader, we're dedicated to playing a critical role in meeting the needs of a growing world. Because together, we're stronger and achieve more.
Half a century and 20 stores after they opened their first store, McMunn & Yates is still in your neighborhood. Getting involved, supporting consumer and contractor alike. A community building, helping build communities. McMunn & Yates, make it better.
Eat.
Meet.
Stay.
Canad Inn's destination centers are your home for hospitality, with 10 locations in Manitoba and 1 in North Dakota, featuring the finest in accommodations, food and beverage, entertainment, banquet and conference facilities, and so much more. For the best service and best value, your only stop is Canad Inns. Call today at 1-888-33-CANAD or visit us right now at canadinns.com.
RME, proud sponsor of Curl Manitoba and the TELUS Junior Provincial Championship. With 10 locations in Manitoba, RME is your preferred Case IH equipment dealer. RME, right by you.
Asham Curling Supplies.
Superior fit, comfort, and performance. Asham curling shoes are the best we've ever used.
Hi folks, I'm Arnold Asham, and our product is always satisfaction guaranteed or your money back.
Asham Curling Supplies.
That's your best delivery of the day.
And the locker room celebrations are already underway, and they're going to be all night long. Here's a team who struggled early on.
Be a player. Bet with Manitoba Sportsbook. Play now sports.
Why not? Just watch. Why not? Keep scrolling, I slide. Why not?
As a broadcaster and Hall of Fame football player, I'm constantly in the lab of life. For 15 years, my friends at Knott Auto Corp have been pioneers as well.
Why not?
Introducing Winnipeg Car Lab, custom car wraps, graphics, and auto services. Winnipeg, why not get in the lab?
If you grow up in a small town in this part of the world, you basically learn how to curl real young. The kids and even adults, they didn't have a place to go because so many facilities were closed. So people started gravitating to our rink and coming out, and skating, curling, it became a place to come every weekend for so many families. We would see upwards of 70 people coming and going, on a given Saturday or Sunday. I think it means a huge amount to so many people. It's an opportunity for friends, family, everybody to get together, have some fun.
At Viterra, we believe in the power of connection. Our world-leading agriculture network connects producers and consumers to supply top-quality food ingredients each and every day. Our team takes great pride in working closely with farmers to help feed the world. It's something we've been doing for over 100 years. And as an industry leader, we're dedicated to playing a critical role in meeting the needs of a growing world. Because together, we're stronger and achieve more.
Half a century and 20 stores after they opened their first store, McMunn & Yates is still in your neighborhood. Getting involved, supporting consumer and contractor alike. A community building, helping build communities. McMunn & Yates, make it better.
Eat.
Meet.
Stay.
Canad Inn's destination centers are your home for hospitality, with 10 locations in Manitoba and 1 in North Dakota, featuring the finest in accommodations, food and beverage, entertainment, banquet and conference facilities, and so much more. For the best service and best value, your only stop is Canad Inns. Call today at 1-888-33-CANAD or visit us right now at canadinns.com.
RME, proud sponsor of Curl Manitoba and the TELUS Junior Provincial Championship. With 10 locations in Manitoba, RME is your preferred Case IH equipment dealer. RME, right by you.
Asham Curling Supplies.
Superior fit, comfort, and performance. Asham curling shoes are the best we've ever used.
Hi folks, I'm Arnold Asham, and our product is always satisfaction guaranteed or your money back.
Asham Curling Supplies.
That's your best delivery of the day.
And the locker room celebrations are already underway, and they're going to be all night long. Here's a team who struggled early on.
Be a player. Bet with Manitoba Sportsbook. Play Now Sports.
Why not? Just watch. Why not? Keep scrolling, I slide. Why not?
As a broadcaster and Hall of Fame football player, I'm constantly in the lab of life. For 15 years, my friends at Not Auto Corp have been pioneers as well.
Why not?
Introducing Winnipeg Car Lab, custom car wraps, graphics, and auto services. Winnipeg, why not get in the lab?
If you grow up in a small town in this part of the world, you basically learn how to curl real young. Kids and even adults, they didn't have a place to go because so many facilities were closed. So people started gravitating to our rink and coming out and skating, curling. It became a place to come every weekend for so many families. You would see upwards of 70 people coming and going, on a given Saturday or Sunday. I think it means a huge amount to so many people. It's an opportunity for friends, family, everybody to get together, have some fun.
At
Good morning, curling fans, and welcome to the Brandon Curling Club hosting the 2022 TELUS Junior Women's Provincial Championships. We have the junior ladies on today, and this is the last game of the round robin. I'm Barry Arabe, along with my co-host Daryl Anders. And Daryl, maybe you could just announce the teams of who the match will be today.
Thanks, Barry. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, this morning we got from St. Vital, we've got Team GEVERS with lead Quinn Allen, second Autumn Good, third Hannah Thiessen, and skip Samantha Jeevers. And they will be playing from the East St. Paul Curling Club. Team Maguet with lead Danica Metcalf, second Lauren Evison, third Kylie Lippens, and the skip Morgan Maguet.
And the Maguet has the hammer starting the first end here. So it'll be in the last game of the round robin. I think the young gals here probably have the weight down and kind of know where to put the broom, so it should be in for an interesting game here, Daryl.
Yeah, they should have been well adapted to the ice. I don't think it's changed very much from day one, so they should have a good idea. The weight is a big thing. If they can get onto their weight, then they've got it made.
I just noticed while we were doing some telecasts and watching some other ones, it seemed to be the miss for many of the teams seemed to be a little on the heavier side. So were they finding it a little keener than their home clubs, or?
Well, they were talking when they were talking their timing there yesterday. It did sound like it was really quick. Yeah, how it compares to their own clubs, it's hard to say. It's been tough because there hasn't been a lot of curling events going on, so sometimes you don't have anything to base it on too much other than your own rink.
Yeah, correct. This year has been much different. Not a lot of competitions, but they go to from club to club and play some other teams. So doing more practicing or playing some of their own club members in the different leagues. Well, good shot there. Come down with it, a takeout, hit and stick. So
it's an interesting matchup today, Barry, because Team GEVERS is in a must-win, and I say that, and I mean that because it's not like the Jets. It seems like every game they play is a must-win, but it is a must-win. They're 2-2, and they definitely can't lose. They have to win this game to go to 3-2, and hope some other things happen to cause a tiebreaker. And that one other thing is Team Terrick, which is at 3-1. If they win, then there's no tiebreakers. But if Terrick loses, we could have some tiebreakers. So there's all kinds of scenarios. One thing we know is Team Maggie will be in the playoffs. We just don't know exactly if they'll be the 1-1 or the 2-2, 3-4, I should say.
Well, thanks for that. The ones that are teams that are in the playoff hunt, they know there's no holding back. They might as well go full out and go down with both guns a-blazing, or get through into the playoff to get into the playoffs. So I think that'll help us just even having a more aggressive game here today.
Yeah, one needs to win and the other one wants to win to get in that 1-1 spot where if you win, you go right to the final.
So just exchanges hit in the first end, saving a little bit of time on the clock so when they need it later on, but they're doing a lot of hitting and sticking, so they're sharp right out of the gate here.
You gotta go. Hard, hard to stick. Yes.
Keep on it for a piece. I think you're going to hit it and eliminate it.
It's going to get a bit.
But, sweepers held it there.
Yeah.
And we've had good crowds here all week, Darryl, and no exception this morning. Everybody's braved the cold, although it's a lot warmer out this morning. But
much nicer.
We've had a lot of good crowds here, and it's nice to see we're kind of back to normal, whatever that is. But it's nice to see the crowds.
Yeah, it's kind of weird when it's -20, you think about rolling your window down just to say you did. Looks like they got their weight down there, Barry.
Yeah, right for the skipper call, top 4, full 8 foot, so right there. Here's an indication, taking about, 10 inches ice, 6-10 inches ice there, so for a out-turn hit.
Yeah, quite often we've been seeing the first end or so is fairly simple. The reason being, I think they have, one thing is they have 38 minutes of thinking time each as far as their timing. And what it does is maybe make a bit of a quick end, get the feel of the ice, not waste a whole lot of time, and then get settled into it. It'll be interesting to see who gets aggressive first.
It is, yeah. Not to be repetitive, but they haven't had a lot of competition there. So those time clocks definitely come into your mind when you haven't really played a whole lot to know how your usual game goes, how much time you use. Just a delicate little shot coming down to try to hit this one right out on the edge and stick around. Gonna have to get.
Yeah, it's interesting to see sometimes, Barry, how teams like to play these outside shots. Some of them play from the outside in, and then other ones play from, what I mean is outside in, I mean from the outside of the ring into the rock, as opposed to putting the broom closer to center and then throwing it to the outside.
Yeah, things have changed. Kind of back in our heyday, I think pretty much all the teams played from the outside in. And now, just judging the few games that we've covered, I almost think it's maybe 2/3 from the outside in. But
you gotta go! Get it in there! Go!
It's a comfort level too.
It just took off. All the way. Okay.
Well, my thought always was, if you're throwing from the outside in, the sweepers can kind of hold it, and you've got. Could be 10 feet to roll to. If you're on the outside there, you've got, if you don't hit it on the nose, you got about 2 inches to roll to the outside. There's less room for air.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And you notice that last one there was a lot of ice, and sometimes it's a little more difficult to judge a rock when you're, got that kind of ice. Whether I know the outturn here would run somewhat straighter, and you kind of have a better gauge of where the rock is.
More, here more. Yeah.
Now we're going to split the house here and change up the next shot a little bit. That's always important to do, Skip, to kind of keep moving around and keep the other team off balance, and at the same time you gain knowledge of how the ice is running. If you have to go around to some corner guards later on.
Yeah. Here's the weight. Take a look. Oh, take a look. Really got him. Don't kill it.
Pretty close there. Supers are on and off it, so.
Yeah, the rocks are finishing nice like you would think they would.
I think that should be pretty good. Yeah, that'd be pretty good for the vermicraft. Yeah.
They'll come down for a controlled hit. Stick in the rings here. And just a reminder, if you do want to come down and watch some live action, COVID protocols in play, but you're more than welcome to come. We have 2 levels here at the Brandon Curling Club for viewing, upstairs and downstairs.
Yeah, when you do come to watch too, they'll probably direct you downstairs, but spectators have to directly go upstairs to the viewing lounge. They're keeping the main waiting area for the officials and teams and whatnot. So.
Thank you.
And a nice shot there. Come up, roll to center line.
Yep. Just a nice controlled weight.
Yeah.
So things are setting up for a potential blank here, or could be forced to a point.
Keep going, you're close. Go, 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 go. Move it over, move it over. Ooh.
Got a good chunk of that. I think that maybe looked like it was thrown a little bit heavier than the rest of the team's been thrown, so maybe fooled on that ice.
Nice shot. Yeah. What are we thinking? Draw. Good sweep. Yeah. Like a 4? 9-5? Okay. What was my draw? Shot about 8-5?
Just talking things over the front end there, just to kind of get their gauge on what they're thinking for draw weight.
Yeah,
one thing, all these teams use a stopwatch now, and they all have a different cadence of split times. But there's no such thing as going out there and guessing anymore. You have a pretty good idea before you go to throw, and they do get a chance to practice up and down the ice before the game starts.
Yeah. This was a good case here where they were able to throw a hit and then throw a draw, so you had a kind of a feel of how the ice is running and what the weight is.
Yeah, that would be good. Hey, is my line okay? Wait. Yeah, I think so.
Key here is now you want to roll out. You don't want to be forced to one.
Yeah, after keeping it clean all in, you definitely want to roll out here and take advantage and carry the hammer into the next end.
At the same time, make sure you hit the rock first.
Whoa! Yes! Yes! Roll out! Yes! Hard! Hard!
Yeah.
Easy, easy. You got it.
Think we're going to take a point, or going to be able to get it out?
I think they got it.
Oh, they did hold it. Good sweeping.
Yeah, good sweeping.
Well, after one end of play, we have a blank, 0-0, and we'll be right back with second end action.
RME, proud sponsor of Curl Manitoba and the TELUS Junior Provincial Championship. With 10 locations in Manitoba, RME is your preferred Case IH equipment dealer. RME, right by you.
Curling in the small town part of Manitoba is really big in the winter. It's something for the community to do, and it really brings the community together. We can hold annual events like our Bonspiels and our weekly nights. It's really something to do for everyone in the community. You can do it from any age.
Well, we're back here at the Brandon Curling Club to start the second end action of the last round robin junior ladies game in the provincial playdown. So the 2000 TELUS is a major champion or sponsor for that. I'm Barry Rabe with Daryl Andrews, and Daryl, just did want to shout out before we get going here too long. The two sponsors, Sunrise Credit Union and Rocky Mountain Equipment, have been our sponsors all week, and they're stepping up so we can do this live streaming for all draws.
Yeah.
Kudos to them.
Absolutely.
Whoa, easy.
I've heard lots of good comments about the live streaming, how it's good, good picture, good sound and everything on it. So
even when we're doing it?
Even when we're doing it.
Oh, yeah. Our producers in the background, thanks for that. Made you sound like you couldn't get anybody else, but
no, I did take advantage of listening and watching some of the other games, and kudos to all the people that volunteered to commentate for the event, and all the volunteers, no matter what they're doing, timing, officials, scorekeeping, all this kind of stuff.
It's just been great on Curl Manitoba for adopting this. I know I watched the Viterra, and like you say, I've watched this, and particularly when the weather conditions are the way it's been like, and icy roads and travel and COVID, it's great that if you can't get out and want to stay home in the comfort of your living room, it's there.
Yeah.
And being out doing all draws, both the junior men's and the junior ladies, right from Wednesday night through to tomorrow afternoon.
I know before COVID, I know you'd hear the odd time, well, if you host too many events, you're going to get burnout. Well, I think after the last 2 years, it's going to be a while before we get any burnout.
Yeah, they keep asking, when are we hosting something else to get you out of the house?
Yeah, make sure.
So we've seen a miss there. A couple odds, splitting the house here to lay two. Could have went up and put a corner guard on there.
Yeah, I think that missed. The weight might have been down a little bit.
But nice shot.
Nice draw weight, come in, split the house. So. I think we'll see hit that one on the center line. It is a little bit higher than the other one, and just try to roll to center and a couple shots, group the rocks together. Maybe you can make a double to get out of this thing.
Yeah, I think it looked to me like she was just maybe released that a little inside there, Barry. It should get a piece of it though. Yeah, I think it was just kind of tight out of her hand.
And sometimes when you see that ice, and
You got it.
I'm not going to say you don't believe it, but it looks a little more than what you're thinking in your own mind, and you tend to, I don't want to be wide, and you kind of aim it in a little bit. But.
What do you say? Don't think, just do.
Hair tight. Where?
Well, see the MAGUET team looking to split the house again. They need to go on this one to get a bite of the paint, I think. But, not the worst thing to come up short here and leave a corner guard for future considerations. So that's obviously the pro miss. You don't want to throw it through there.
Same weight's good. No, it's okay. That's okay.
I'm calling for the same weight here, so. There again, this one you do want to hit and stick and not give the opposition a chance to go around the corner guard on their next one. And that one's floating out a little bit. Yeah, kind of missed it on the outside there. And we've seen that all week. If you get on that outside, kind of from the 8 foot out, if you kind of pop it up with any weight, it'll run dead straight. So.
Yeah, it's a kind of a fine line on the releases there. On this side here, she was a little tight, and it moved up pretty good.
Well, tempting to bring that corner guard into play.
Danica's rock. Danica only. Okay, whoa.
Looks a little hot coming down.
Right off.
Just to slow down to stay in the paint.
Yeah, there's one thing, they've been gliding pretty good when they get
just through the ring.
Just through, yeah. They've been gliding pretty good, especially in the early ends. I know that center part gets maybe a little draggier later on in the game.
And that's indicative of how much curl there is too. We noticed that when you throw it, even a draw right to the button. If you throw it there, it doesn't draw as much as a sweeping weight. They seem to curl a lot more as the weight comes off.
Right.
One is probably in because I think these rings are slightly off.
I got that one on the nose, so good recovery there.
What turn do you? Yeah. Okay. Good, Hannah.
Well, this one they'll be looking to nose hit. They could roll over towards the corner guard, or maybe even over on that one that they just threw for look for a jam later on.
Whoa, easy, easy, easy. Danica, curl it, Danica. Go, go, go. Hard curl. Hard. Hard. You want it hard. Okay.
Yeah, it sticks around. Or it doesn't stick around, pardon me. It just rolls out, but did make contact with it.
Okay. Well, not really not. Good sweep.
So they could go around the corner guard, but without last rock, that's usually never a good thing when it's this early in the end. You could get trapped and give up 2 or 3. That's why the guard's there. So just going back to center line, making the other team make a good hit and roll behind the corner, bring it into play. Same thing, you want to make sure you're in the rings here.
Yes.
And that one's slowing down as it gets to center line.
Yeah, and if you happen to get a rollout near the end of the end, you could use that corner then to go around and force your other team to take one. Different ways to look at it.
Probably. So you were you were tight too. I was. Oh! Yes, Danica, yes!
Well, yeah, that's what I thought.
Hard roll!
Just clean. Okay.
Nose hit, good shot.
Right on the nose, I think.
Well, Daryl, would you be tempted to roll under that corner now when it's down to Skip's Rocks, or you stay away with it for another, maybe hope for a rollout and then go around on the next one?
I don't know. The trouble is she rolls here, you're going deep, eh, Barry? Like it's...
Yeah, and then they come down on top, and all of a sudden you give up a 2 out of nowhere. I think this early in the game, it's 0-0. You just stay away from there.
Yeah.
Maybe even roll to the
to the open side,
to the right-hand side of the forefoot.
Yeah.
And if you get a rollout, then you try to go around. But it's fairly wide open to both ends here. I think just the same things we talked about earlier, just throwing it up and down and getting the feet on them. And we'll probably see some more guards come into play going forward.
Thing is, you gotta, if you do get a miss, you gotta capitalize on it.
And a good shot there.
Yeah, they had to be careful they didn't jam on that back one.
10, 9-5 is okay.
I'll throw less than I threw last.
Well, I think this one here, the EGA team will try to roll under that corner, or if nothing else, roll in front of that one that's just on the back line there. Force a mistake out of the other team.
Yeah. So Morgan Maguet is attempting to come around that long corner guard.
Yep. Whoa.
I mean, hit and roll.
Or hit and roll behind.
Hit and roll behind the corner guard.
Just kind of put that in out a little bit. The Super's going to have to go to get a piece.
Get a piece. Hard, Lauren. Go. Keep going. Move it over.
Ricochet onto that back one.
No.
Well,
so we got
Inside edge. Okay.
Kylie.
this time Samantha has. Oh, she's going to stay away from that corner.
very surprised at this, Daryl. The
Yeah.
corner guard there, that's your friend. I don't know why you wouldn't go around to try to make a steal.
Yeah,
if you're heavy, you might freeze back to the back one. This is kind of a play for the opposition, I think, to give them a chance at a blank, but I'm sure the team has a strategy.
Maybe she's forgetting it's her last rock. I don't know.
Good time to test your draw weight.
Okay, we just gotta be in here. Line's really nice. Easy. 14-6.
Well, their weight's perfect, right on the button, or it could have been if they swept it. So.
Good sweep. Yeah, I don't think it's in. Try for the rollout. If not, that's fine.
Those rings are off, hey?
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think that back one's in, but being members here at the curling club, I've always known that the rings are pretty true. But
yeah, I've never known them to be out at all.
But always the option if the team wants to measure it to see if they're in. That's certainly their option.
Whoa! 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 Yep! Yep! Hard, Danica, hard! Yep, right up. Keep going, Danica. Go, go, go. You got it. Go, go, go.
Gonna be able to get it out of the barrel.
Roll, roll, roll.
They obviously think that back one's out.
They do a quick look at it. Are they going to kick it off? And they kick it off, so it is a blank. So after 2 ends, we'll be right back with the third end coverage.
At Viterra, we believe in the power of connection. Our world-leading agriculture network connects producers and consumers to supply top-quality food ingredients each and every day. Our team takes great pride in working closely with farmers to help feed the world. It's something we've been doing for over 100 years. And as an industry leader, we're dedicated to playing a critical role in meeting the needs of a growing world. Because together, we're stronger and achieve more.
Back here with live action in the third end of the 2022 TELUS Junior Provincial Championships. I'm Barry Ray with Daryl Andrews, and we're just going into the third end. Daryl, we both agreed after in their break there that we're surprised that the MAGUET team didn't take advantage of that corner guard and going around.
Yeah, I was surprised that. Oh, you mean GEVERS?
Or sorry, yes.
Yeah, they. I thought if they could get around that corner and bury it, then you're forcing the other team to one. And that's the primary goal when somebody's got the hammer. You want to force them to take one, and then you go for your chance to get your two.
Go, Kylie, go, 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 go. Keep going. Okay, whoa, whoa, you're on it.
And plus, it would have given her a chance to really check the line and everything for that corner guard.
Exactly, because in the practice they all draw to the button, and very few ever draw out to go around there. So. Right. Well, we've seen a guard up front and tried to go around, so getting some action going here in the third end. Might have been a little late on that draw, but it did push it a long way over to the boards. It's starting to move as the weight comes off. I think it's going to stick around in the... Nice shot. Probably a foot further than they wanted it, but it is completely buried. But it is a long guard, so you can certainly come down and draw down there. Freeze on it, or make a play on it.
Like bump, hack.
Well, sounds like they're going with bump hack. I think it might have been more inclined to go hack. So if you do touch that center one, it does eliminate it.
I think you need a little more. Okay, you got it. Whoa, whoa.
Danica Metcalf.
Kylie. Whoa.
Starting to
Trying
move.
to play a quiet hit on that.
Hard.
Getting close to that guard. Can they get a by?
I think it's got a piece.
Roll it, roll it, roll it. Roll them.
Pretty good. Open things up. That's the miss. You don't want to go down and flash it and give them an opportunity to come around again. So we'll see the other.
I might have tried to leave the one corner there a little bit more.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, in front of the rings, but they're playing it very conservative. Barry?
They sure are.
Autumn good through that, just a little bit heavier. They wanted it just in front of the house.
Did come down with got good angles on those rocks. There is a double there, but probably if you take it on, you don't stick to shooter.
Yeah.
But I think they'll be looking at maybe hitting this in nose and flopping over in front of that other yellow.
Yeah, that would be a good call.
Yeah. Got it.
So this is Laura Nevison for the MAGUET team.
Move it over. Right on the edge, move it over. Hard, Kylie. Okay. Kate, that's fine.
Well, made the thin double. I'm not sure that's what they were playing, but it did get rid of one of them.
Right.
And move it off the center line.
Nice shot, Lauren.
So what's the call here, Daryl? They're going short guard or just going to touch the top 12 foot?
I think they're just going close to the top 12 there.
Well, Supers is saying it's a little bit heavier, so maybe you want to go back and even those ones up at the back, eliminate the possibility of double.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just a little heavy.
Just a little heavy.
Even a 10-5 is okay out here.
Yeah, what you got to remember when ice is keen like this is that you've got two sweepers there and they've got a job, and think about using them a bit.
You got it.
Because anything short there is good
is good, yeah.
Yeah, as far as stealing, yeah.
The miss there was to throw guard if you needed to.
Clean. Yep, Kylie. Yep.
Yeah, looks good.
Well,
Good shot, nose hit.
Yep, a little bit. Yep, Kylie, roll. Okay, really. Yep. Really nice, Lauren. We can see them just like that. Yeah.
So certainly a different, the two strategies. See one team hit pretty much everything from the outside in and the other one from the inside out. So just goes to show our viewers that how much difference in the ice. Out turns, they're taking what, up edge of the rock, 3 or 4 inches. This one a good foot, so it looks like more movement to the outside.
Yeah, I think she threw this better than she did in the first end.
Yeah,
she just got tight in that first end, but that was a good throw.
And that was lots of weight, so a good indication it's moving. Now the other team's taking half the ice, so sometimes on the release, whether you throw a lot of rotation or
switched her over.
Is that the ice I gave you?
Switched to the
just when I was in the train of thought.
I know. I didn't want you to carry on too long, Barry, because then they changed the broom.
Going to throw a straight handle.
Whoa.
But you could see that these young curlers throw everything with so much rotation. Because back in our day, if we thought we threw it down, had 1.5 turns, it was really good.
That's where you. This one here is.
If you set it with the weight.
Yeah, it was kind of popped back a little bit because it was wool early. That's the trouble with that particular turn. I think the in turn, you could pop it out a little and still
come up.
It would still come up, yeah.
Well, maybe a little surprise they're coming on this turn again, Daryl. I would have been more to split the house. So they're kind of grouping the rocks here.
Yeah. I don't know if that maybe grabs something, Barry. It's the handle's kind of dying.
Sweepers certainly weren't excited about jumping on it early, but
did
kind of cover their own by half a rock.
Outside.
Trying for an inside roll.
Wow! Whoa! Stop!
I mean, whoa, really? Had a good shot. Come down there, hit that on the nose. Yeah. So.
Yeah, she threw that better.
Yeah, I did.
She adjusted from the first one.
Super easy.
Roll it further so that
So there's
they have a bigger roll.
Chance here for Samantha to hit and roll in, and then you're looking at a possible force. But
yeah, I really want to try to get this one on the inside. Put some heat on the other team.
Yeah, put a little pressure on.
We've just been kind of throwing them up and down, not having to have any of those pressure shots yet. Well, they're on it off it, and there it starts to take off now. A good shot though, stuck around.
Yep, changed it up a bit. Nice thing here now, if she did roll behind that guard, she's going to be deep, and it would give Samantha a chance to just come around and freeze up to it, and then force her in.
Yeah, exactly. And a roll out, then Samantha's got the whole house to draw behind that guard, so kind of a must stick here.
So, Morgan throwing the intern hit.
Danica! Yep! Danica, hard! Right up, you gotta go, keep going, hard, Danica, you got it. Go, keep going, can't stop.
Don't think they're going to stick that one.
Right.
It slid a little bit tight, I think.
Nice shot.
Well, good opportunity to go around that center line guard.
Yeah, you get your chance here.
Get your chance here to put a good one in there for a steal.
I think so.
Well, throwing a few draws already in the game, so it should be pretty close with the draw weight.
No, I think so. So Samantha GEVERS throwing the intern, hoping to come around that short guard. It's got a long way to go. We know it'll finish.
Starting to go. I think they're almost going to have to go to as far back as they can to keep it in the rings to get it buried.
Yes, yeah, I think they should be thinking about that.
There it starts to go.
Yeah.
Well, it is 7/8 open, but it still brings that guard in your mind's eye.
Edge on edge. Okay. 10-5.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where your third should be saying if the weight's decent to try and bury it.
Exactly, yeah. If we could have got maybe another 2 feet on that, we shrunk it to half buried under.
10.
But this is one with the other third. As soon as you throw it, you got contact, you keep on it, peel it out, looking for the blank.
Lauren! Move, you gotta go. Keep going.
Just enough, Daryl, to get it out for the blank end, so it was a good throw. So after 3 ends of play, our match remains 0-0. We'll be right back with fourth end action.
Half a century and 20 stores after they opened their first store, McMunn & Yates is still in your neighborhood. Getting involved, supporting consumer and contractor alike. A community building, helping build communities. McMunn & Yates, make it better.
It means coming together, helping one another, being there, showing support, That's community. Getting together with your chums you want to curl with.
It's important to volunteer, help out as much as we can.
I love curling.
I love curling.
And we're back here with our fourth day in action at the Brandon Curling Club. Last round robin draw of the 2022 TELUS Junior Ladies. And Daryl, we've had a lot of rocks up and down. We really haven't mixed it up, and we've had three blank ends.
Yeah, it just there has been the odd opportunity, but they just haven't quite taken advantage of it. Not that anybody's playing real bad or anything. It's just very playing it more open, I guess, than.
And I thought with one of the teams kind of having a must-win here, you'd think they'd be. I thought we'd see a lot more rocks and play and get a little more aggressive, but it's still early. That's why you have 10 ends. Win it on the 10th end. If that's what you need to do.
And these gals have probably played each other, and maybe it's just a matter of knowing what to expect from the other team, how they want to play them.
Well, a lot of times there is something you said for patience and wait till the other team misses and then you capitalize. So.
You know, they say if you stay close, you always got a chance to win.
Well, I used to curl with Brian Moffat, which is a legend around these parts. He used to always say, stay close to make your last 4 shots, will win a lot of games. He was right.
Get a little loud on that one, Barry?
Yeah, I thought just slid down center line.
It looked
just
like
kinda,
a little bit of an outward release on that.
Kind of pitched it back a bit. The weight's good, but there again, we've seen all week with that outturn. If you set it back a little bit, just won't come up. Although that was a little softer weight than it did, so got it out. Mission accomplished.
When I was looking at the MAGUET team from East St. Paul, Barry, I would be remiss if I didn't have a shout out here to our old friends, the Carl German team, that are going into the Hall of Fame this year, Manitoba Curling Hall of Fame. We were out at the seniors the year that Carl won Manitoba, and then they won the Canadians. And it was kind of an odd thing because at that time when they went to the Worlds, the age category was a little bit off on months, so Carl actually was a little bit too young for the Worlds. So Ron Westcott filled in for them, and they won a silver medal. So.
Good for them.
Yeah, so, and the Carl German, when we started the Neil Andrews Legends Classic, they were one of the first teams in, and they came every year.
Perennials, They supported that, both him and Ron Westcott.
So glad to see them going in. In fact,
you could write a book of stories with what those boys would have to tell you in the lounge someday, I think, Daryl. But they've seen it all and done it all.
I'll tell you how dedicated Carl was. He came out and curled one year, and he had almost cut his thumb off, I think, with a saw, and he had it all bandaged up, and he was curling.
I remember that we curled him, and he had a big mitt on it. We're shaking hands to start the game, and he pulled his mitt off, and he goes, "Well, maybe I won't shake your hands." But I mean, that just shows the dedication he had. He was coming out no matter what. Yeah, I think he was doing a home improvement in the garage that maybe got away on him a little bit, but. Well, we're starting to see a mix up here, Daryl. They're ignoring that guard or that one in the rings and going around the corner guard. So, game on.
Danica's rock. Top 4. Whoa. Danica.
Needs to slow down a little bit.
Yeah, it's up a little. Still sliding pretty good on that center line.
That's fine. Good judge.
They don't slow down when they get in the house either.
That's okay, Lauren.
Well, it's a tough one to decide to go around that center or corner, but good indication for us, for the rest of the viewers, that they're going to get a little more aggressive as the game goes on.
So Autumn Good, she's going to peel off that guard. Just give her a little bit of a flick there too, Barry.
Yeah, just I don't think it was quite her perfect delivery. I think she kind of got tied up there a little bit and flared it out to the room. So.
I think sometimes you get it in your head when you're peeling something, you have to throw a little more weight, and sometimes that changes your delivery somewhat. You don't necessarily have to throw more, just throw a nice controlled weight.
Because that's what the skip is icing you for. I know you and I've curled with a couple games over the year, and if they see a double, they lick their chops and they got to throw it as hard as they can, and you're trying to ice them for a normal hit. The line looks good on this one.
Line's. Well, Danica first. Still Danica. Only Danica. Where are you?
This looks a little better, Barry.
That's a better, yeah. That's got a nice finish on it.
Danica, go.
Going to be just T-line a little behind.
Okay, good. Really nice. Sorry.
Nice shot. Good judge by the sweepers.
Yeah.
If they hit it with bumps, they'll probably roll open, so just hit whatever yellow is shot. If they don't get it and take the guard, I like putting the guard back, or do you like hitting the yellow?
Trying to bump on there. They could chase it down and freeze right on top and take advantage of the guard. It is overburied from our vantage point, I think.
I think if it's hacked to bumper, I think you could finish it in there to get a chunk enough of it. When you're close to the guard,
close to the guard, might slide over and guard their own.
Yeah. I think the weight was pretty good, Barry.
I think so, yeah.
Yep.
What just happened? Yeah. Or I like this turn. Roll over.
But that was the way to miss it, was to hit the guard and not flash everything.
More.
Open it up for next time.
Yep. Hard, Danica, hard, you gotta go!
Hard, right up, hard, you got it. Hard.
Okay, watch the jam.
Well, hit that and rolled out of the top. Disappointed it didn't stick there, because now gives a chance here for hit and stick to lay 2.
Yeah, probably like a 10.
Anna Thiessen throwing the out turn as she's a lefty. So it's her out turn.
Got to go to stick that one.
It's trying. It's starting to finish in there nice, I think.
Good shot.
Yeah,
on
nice,
the outside. So.
Nice control of the weight.
Control!
Yep.
Could hit the other one on the other side and try to roll the center line and try to group the rocks, but whenever they are shooting it, throwing this at shot rocks. So.
And like you said before, that's one of the...
Yes! Hard! Hard, girls, hard, you gotta go!
Hard, right up, hard!
Easy!
Hard. Yeah, right up.
Roll it!
Yeah, good shot. I think we'll look back and try to hit that on the nose, or maybe roll it to the outside again. Want to stick around and make a force here.
Thanks.
And we're in the 4th end of play, and just a reminder, fans, that with being a provincial championship, it is 10 ends, so hang in there with us. We're going to have coverage for a while yet. I think this one's going to go to the wire, having been blanked end after 0-0 after 4 ends. Not going to stick around there. Do we have a piece, Daryl? I'm not sure.
Maybe. I don't know if we got it out or not.
Yeah, spun out.
Just wow, those rocks are lively.
But the yellow did stick around in the house there. So
yeah, it's a good situation to be able to force here.
Yeah, this one you'll try to want to roll over as far as you can, but keys to stick around.
Yeah, she can roll. She can roll quite a ways.
Okay, that's fine.
And hit, rolled on the outside, I think. I think a quick observation from my point, I think they're just throwing a wee bit more weight than the other girls, I think. And they're taking the same ice, kind of hitting them on the outside, rolling out. They'll catch on to that. Well, good opportunity here to draw another one in. There again, I'm kind of surprised they're coming to the button. I think I'd be more inclined to go the inside out and keep those rocks spread away.
Yes.
Start doing this, and you do give a chance at a double.
That's going to stop in time, Barry? I guess maybe.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah.
I think they might as well have it in the back of the house so there is no double opportunity. It looks like it's going to come to rest. So, just how they drew it up.
Yep. Well, it looks like we're going to get our first point here,
We're going to
Barry.
get our.
Somebody's going to get a point.
It's either going to be red or yellow. That's my guess.
Right the center. This turn should be easier. Yeah.
Can never get anything by you, Barry.
Yes, you have to stick.
And if I'm wrong, I'll buy supper later, Daryl.
Yeah, the 10. So just the 10, Kylie.
Well, one thing about it is near the center line, so there's lots of house to roll to. You've got 3 or 4 feet either way to outcount that other one.
Yep. Yep. Whoa, clean. Oh. Yes. Hard, Danica. Hard. You gotta go.
Starting to move pretty good. Are they going to hang on there?
No roll. No roll.
Yeah, she's stuck.
And it's red, so.
Good end.
Big A team gets the first point of the game, so we do have a score. So it's 1-0 going into the 5th end. Come back and join us.
Why not? Just watch. Why not? Keep scrolling, I slide. Why not?
As a broadcaster and Hall of Fame football player, I'm constantly in the lab of life. For 15 years, my friends at Not Auto Corp have been pioneers as well.
Why not?
Introducing Winnipeg Car Lab, custom car wraps, graphics, and auto
Why
services.
not?
Winnipeg, why not get in the lab?
And we're back here with 5th end action in the 2020 TELUS Junior Provincial Girls Playdown.
Yes, you gotta go.
We got our first point of the game there,
Keep going,
4th end, Daryl. A few more rocks in play.
Gotta go. Get it over. Go.
Yeah, just
Keep going, Lauren. Straight.
not a whole lot of rocks, but they managed to get them spread out, and they were sticking on some of the hits and putting the draws in when they needed to. So it.
Well, here's an indication now that we have a score. The center line's gone up, so the team's going to go around it, even though they have last rock. So game on. And the line's trying to get there, just a little short on the weight, but could have maybe left that one short and left it as a guard to bump up later.
Okay, 10-5 then.
Could eliminate it and go right around the center line guard, but good spot. If you hit this on the nose, you do have your second guard.
Yeah.
Whoa, clean. Clean.
Whoa, clean.
Trying to
Roll
roll
it if
in,
you
but
can.
nose hit's not a bad thing.
Yeah, it's going to roll a little bit.
Hard roll. Okay. Really nice,
Yeah, good roll in the
Danica.
rings. So we're going to see the in-turn draw around, so we're getting some rocks in play.
Yep.
And while we got a minute, I want to give a shout out to a couple sportsmanship awards. Tim Arbuckle from Team Og was voted the coach by the players and other coaches for the championship, and his daughter Mackenzie Arbuckle, Curls League with the Og team, and she was also voted most sportsman player by the other players. So congratulations to them, and I have to admit they are my wife's cousins, so I was for sure to mention that, but good, they put a lot of work into it. Congratulations to them both. Nice come around, it's just a little heavy, Daryl.
Yeah, had the right idea.
I think a little, yeah.
Yeah.
You just have to go for a line. Okay. An 84. The first one's a 4. You probably make it a 95.
One thing about with this,
Well, where are you?
these provincial junior championships, they got
Yeah, then, yep.
so much support from the relatives, the aunts and uncles, the mums and dads, cousins,
Kylie only.
all come out to
Kylie
support
only.
it.
Only.
And don't touch it. Yep,
I think
Kylie,
back in the day when you made some provincials, Daryl, that you're lucky if your wife come, but she's probably went shopping instead. So,
Okay.
but great support, and I want to go back to the Arbuckle team there. The grandma flew in from Edmonton, so just in case of the support they have.
Well, I think if you look anywhere around the curling circles, you're going to find connections with a lot of the different players, and one of them is Autumn Good here. Her cousin, Sam Good, is a two-time junior champion, 2009 and 2011. So it's quite often curling blood's in the families, and here's Autumn out playing the juniors, trying to do what her cousin did.
Yeah, yellow rock coming around here. I don't know if it's going to stick. It's going to make some contact.
Just
great line, just a little heavy.
Yeah, it just didn't.
Same thing, Lauren.
Just that little
Want
bit.
to go this way?
Certainly had the right line.
Kind of pushed it open though, or
Same
to
way,
the other
okay.
side, that if you wanted to make an out-turn play down to it, you could.
Yeah.
The angles are trying to have a double feel. Yeah. Right.
Hair tight. Danica. Yes, line. Hard line. You got to go. Yep. Go, Danica. Both
She
of you
could
go.
be in danger
yes.
of moving her guard off there,
You
Barry.
won't. You're good.
Just line.
Just going to sneak by.
Oh, it is going to sneak by.
It's by.
Oh.
That's a little hot too.
Yeah.
Whoa, it's through.
They seem to come up, seem to come coming up, and then they, if you just have that too much weight, they won't get that finish for you.
Going to make a bail opportunity here there and start peeling guards. So. Let's stay aggressive though, because that one other double guarded just behind the center line.
Space going. Good draw this way.
Going to leave it now and go across the face and just get the one.
Roll it over to the corner.
Good call late.
Thought it might roll further than that out to the outside.
So the way those rocks are staggered, you could come with the out turn if you wanted. Either turn. They've known this one though. They've thrown it 3 or 4 times already.
I think I'd still be a little inclined to play the out turn there.
Yeah. Yeah. Kylie, other turn, please.
This one?
Yeah, just the way the guards are staggered. This
Are you coaching, Daryl?
Yeah.
From behind the glass?
Mental telepathy or something. Well, it is the right angle, because when you think about it, when you're coming around 2 staggered guards like that, you get by the first one, you still got lots of room for the second one. The other way around, you've got to just get by the one that's close.
And if you don't get it fully buried on the in turn, you give a double opportunity. So.
Whoa, Danica,
and you know the opposition's
Danica.
probably going to come with the out turn anyway.
Whoa, straight.
How's the weight?
The line's getting real good here if they have the good
Danica,
weight.
Danica. Curl it, keep going.
You're moving.
Go, go, go.
Excellent job by the sweepers.
I'm thinking Danica does a lot of the sweeping, Barry, because I keep hearing Danica.
Sometimes it's all about which side of the rock you're on.
Sweet. It moves a ton, like right in its
We used to just yell at him to try to wake him up to sweep him.
Yeah,
I'm going to peel that guard off again.
Oh, it's a little out, but she might sneak by that top one and get that shot rock.
Sneaks by, she might make a double here.
Yeah, it's going by.
Just missed it.
Yeah. Well, I got that off the forefoot. That's
got it off the forefoot.
There's a whole bunch of stuff.
There's something positive. If you ever miss, you want to make it a positive miss.
You're wide.
Well, a good opportunity here for the GEVERS team. They've just seen this one thrown, so they know the line and weight.
Danica only. Danica only.
Mean the MAGUET team?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, them too.
Hard to curl it. Danica, you got to move it.
I was looking over at the other ones, looking at the scores across this way here.
I think we've been calling that a little wrong. Maybe Barry a little bit, because I see that Morgan is skipping, yes, but she's actually throwing the third rocks. And Kylie Lippens is throwing the skip rocks. So.
Thanks, Daryl. But they are on the same team.
They're on the same team, yeah. Well, I got one later on because I noticed that that Morgan was skipping. How long I thought that was the other one.
This one's hanging out a little bit. Weight needs to come off it. Just don't want to bounce off it.
Just kind of fighting the turn a little bit there too, Barry. I think if that had kept its rotation,
right to here,
I think so. You would have
might have finished in there.
Come up and corner frozen that top one.
Okay. Yeah, I thought it was I think just a hair less ice on those.
You popped it a touch wide.
But like still didn't move. Like we had tons of room. Okay. So I think my weight like would have been close, even if like if we had been able to hit that rock.
Without the 3, you would have been back 12.
Yeah.
But I think the
good opportunity for Redstones to come in here again, and don't need to be the button and go
hair out.
Bite the forefoot.
Whoa, no.
I think less ice for you though.
Oh, absolutely.
That one's kind of hanging out. They might want to take that one to the back yellow.
Can you hit it here? Curl it. You got to curl it. Otherwise, you're going to sit here. Okay. Yeah, just go straight. Go straight. Oh, okay.
Whoa!
And we're right there. Okay.
Well, still a second shot, but it's hanging out. Gives an opportunity for hit and roll inside.
Definitely.
So I can draw that? It's up to you.
If you skinny the guard, there is a double there. It has to be thin. But,
I like for me, I'm thinking here.
Is that where you had me?
I had you.
Okay, then let's do this.
I think that should be pretty close.
I like that.
looks like they're just throwing kind of a backline weight, Daryl, I think. Just to kind of throw it through, back heavy draw, but you need to get to the inside. For that light weight, you got to hit about half a rock. 2/3 won't roll in.
Yeah, because you can see lots of that. They can certainly
could play a hit on it.
But you could play a hit and or the double and be pretty well buried.
Lay 2. Need to get this on about half a rock roll in.
Yeah. And those rocks are a little bit behind the tee, which is nice too.
Sweepers want to make sure they got enough weight to get there. It is moving nice.
Yeah, they don't want to leave it too long.
Not even going to hit that outside with Daryl, going straight to the one on the button.
Yeah.
Gotta go.
Oh, it's a little light.
Disappointed with that when you had backing there that you. So we'll just see they go up, throw a guard on.
What's the deal?
Yeah,
probably right here.
The only trouble with that too is
They just need to be on it. Like,
it's buried, so she can't even use it to bump up next time.
It's not, but the intern is still available to come up to the top 4 foot. So even if this side's guarded, still have a good opportunity to come in there and to get to the 4 foot to at least count them out of 1.
Yeah. So this is Kylie Lipton throwing the guard.
It must be pretty close.
Okay right now.
Yeah, the line looks good.
Sweepers are just giving a little tickle.
Yeah. Probably want to make sure it gets over to fill the hole in.
Yeah, perfect spot for it.
Sit. All right. Nice shot.
Yeah, as well judged, well thrown. It'd be tough to get shot, but she certainly can get second shot.
I think so. It's all on the weight. If you kind of has sweeping weight, I think it'll suck in there pretty good. But
yeah,
key is that you definitely want to touch the 4 foot and cut them out of 1.
Yeah, like we said, the key too is that the red rock's behind the button, so it's not that she has to move it.
What'd you guys get? Okay.
Yeah, just threw that other one. So between that and the sweepers have a pretty good idea what it's going to do.
There'll be a little bit longer break after this end, folks. Not too much longer, but a little bit.
Gonna have to watch that on the line. They don't want to leave it too late.
Ice crew will buff up the ice.
Gotta go for line, Daryl.
Yeah. A chance if she gets it by. Just.
Oh, great shot.
Oh, wonderful shot.
Great shot. What are we thinking?
Nothing to it.
Key draw.
Key draw.
So after 5 ends of play, we have a tie game. We'll be right back. The 6th end action.
At Viterra, we believe in the power of connection. Our world-leading agriculture network connects producers and consumers to supply top-quality food ingredients each and every day. Our team takes great pride in working closely with farmers to help feed the world. It's something we've been doing for over 100 years. And as an industry leader, we're dedicated to playing a critical role in meeting the needs of a growing world. Because together, we're stronger and achieve more.
Half a century and 20 stores after they opened their first store, McMunn & Yates is still in your neighborhood. Getting involved, supporting consumer and contractor alike. A community building, helping build communities. McMunn & Yates, make it better.
Eat.
Meet.
Stay.
Canad Inn's destination centers are your home for hospitality, with 10 locations in Manitoba and 1 in North Dakota, featuring the finest in accommodations, food and beverage, entertainment, banquet and conference facilities, and so much more. For the best service and best value, your only stop is Canad Inns. Call today at 1-888-33-CANAD or visit us right now at canadinns.com.
RME, proud sponsor of Curl Manitoba and the TELUS Junior Provincial Championship. With 10 locations in Manitoba, RME is your preferred Case IH equipment dealer. RME, right by you.
Asham Curling Supplies.
Superior fit, comfort, and performance. Asham curling shoes are the best we've ever used.
Hi folks, I'm Arnold Asham, and our product is always satisfaction guaranteed or your money back.
Asham Curling Supplies.
That's your best delivery of the day. And the locker room celebrations are already underway, and they're going to be all night long. Here's a team who struggled early on.
Be a player. Bet with Manitoba Sportsbook. Play Now Sports.
Why not? Just watch. Why not? Keep scrolling, I slide. Why not?
As a broadcaster and Hall of Fame football player, I'm constantly in the lab of life. For 15 years, my friends at Not Auto Corp have been pioneers as well.
Why not?
Introducing Winnipeg Car Lab, custom car wraps, graphics, and auto services. Winnipeg, why not get in the lab?
If you grow up in a small town in this part of the world, you basically learn how to curl real young. Kids and even adults who didn't have a place to go because so many facilities were closed. So people started gravitating to our rink and coming out and skating, curling. It became a place to come every weekend for so many families. You would see upwards of 70 people coming and going, on a given Saturday or Sunday. I think it means a huge amount to so many people. It's an opportunity for friends, family, everybody to get together, have some fun.
At Viterra, we believe in the power of connection. Our world-leading agriculture network connects producers and consumers to supply top-quality food ingredients each and every day. Our team takes great pride in working closely with farmers to help feed the world. It's something we've been doing for over 100 years. And as an industry leader, we're dedicated to playing a critical role in meeting the needs of a growing world. Because together, we're stronger and achieve more.
Half a century and 20 stores after they opened their first store, McMunn & Yates is still in your neighborhood. Getting involved, supporting consumer and contractor alike. A community building, helping build communities. McMunn & Yates, make it better.
Eat.
Meet.
Stay.
Canad Inn's destination centers are your home for hospitality, with 10 locations in Manitoba and 1 in North Dakota, featuring the finest in accommodations, food and beverage, entertainment, banquet and conference facilities, and so much more. For the best service and best value, your only stop is Canad Inns. Call today at 1-888-33-CANAD or visit us right now at canadinns.com.
RME, proud sponsor of Curl Manitoba and the TELUS Junior Provincial Championship. With 10 locations in Manitoba, RME is your preferred Case IH equipment dealer. RME, right by you.
Asham Curling Supplies.
Superior fit, comfort, and performance. Asham curling shoes are the best we've ever used.
Hi folks, I'm Arnold Asham, and our product is always satisfaction guaranteed or your money back.
Asham Curling Supplies.
That's your best delivery of the day. And the locker room celebrations are already underway, and they're going to be all night long. Here's a team who struggled early on.
Be a player. Bet with Manitoba Sportsbook. Play Now Sports.
Why not?
And welcome back here to the sixth inch action of our featured game here with Team GEVERS and Team MAGUET. We're in a 1-1 tie, playing the sixth inning. Barry Rabe with Daryl Anders, and this is the last round robin game of the TELUS 2022 Junior Ladies Provincial Playdown. So we're just going to do some calculating and see whether maybe some tiebreakers for 1 o'clock draw or not. Daryl.
Well, in this pool, actually, Barry, Team MAGUET will be in the playoffs for sure, win or lose. But the other question mark is Team Terrick is sitting second at 3-1, and Team Jensen and Team GEVERS are sitting at 2-2. So if GEVERS could win this game and Terrick would happen to lose, we would be looking at tiebreakers. And right now Terrick is losing 4-2 to Team Jensen, who is at 2-2. So there's lots of different combinations, and as the games go on, maybe we'll get a clearer picture as to what's happening. One thing we do know on the men's side is that the 1-1 game will be Jordan McDonald versus Jordan Johnson, and they both finished 5-0 in their pools. And the 3-4 or the 2-2, I guess, the teams that finished second, Thomas McGilvery and Aaron Van Riesel, both finished at 4-1. So the junior men's playoffs, 4 teams are set, no tiebreakers there, but we're certainly looking at the possibility with the junior women of having some tiebreakers.
And
You got it.
If there are no tiebreakers, our next telecast will be 4 o'clock, and both the junior men's and junior ladies at 4 o'clock. If we do have some tiebreakers in the junior ladies here, it'll be at 1. So we'll try to update you as the game goes on here.
And on the other
Gotta
pool,
be here.
the Asham Express Red Pool, there's 3 teams tied for first at 3 and 1. That's Beaudry, Tover, and Enos. So, and Team Mog is 2 and 2. So there's still quite a few combinations there as well that
That's okay.
we'll try and keep you up to date on.
Sounds like you could go down to the last shot to see whether somebody's in or not over there.
No.
So we're seeing some action going on here. We've got 2 corner guards up here.
Yeah, for sure.
So we'll see. It's a little interesting if the strategy will change after to the back half of the game here, Daryl, after they've had a 50-end break and talked over the strategy with the coach and see what they're comfortable with.
Play the peel, yeah. Same thing. She's just starting those, that's all.
Well, got rid of that. I think after looking at Steele, you would have probably liked to have stuck that one on center line somewhere. But,
yeah, it's kind of interesting when you get down to the nitty-gritty, Barry, when you're trying to look at possible tiebreakers and non-tiebreakers, and you're looking back and forth, and I don't know whether the teams are scoreboard watching or not. Hopefully they're not. Just play their own game and see how it plays out.
yeah, exactly. You can only score your own rocks, so there's no sense looking over, agonizing yourself what's happening over the other side of the board.
Yeah. Even. Whoa.
That's what the coaches are for.
That's fine.
If I was a betting guy, I would be almost inclined to think that we are going to have some tiebreakers on the ladies' side. But, you know, sometimes it's funny how it works out.
This way's probably easier. Control. Go through.
Well, looking at a controlled double hit, but if nothing else, roll over and freeze to that other one, group the rocks together.
I saw that. Okay, that's okay.
You're going to hit it, make it go away.
Yep.
Looking to stick around on that. Again, just on that out turn, one thing my thought is sometimes on that the in-turn there, you are a little forgiving. If you do get a little wide, you've got a chance to stick around in the house.
If we go here, she can do this. Okay.
Going open, they could go around that corner.
Where's all there? Top. Where?
Where's that? Where's all there?
It's good.
Well, sometime.
Like right where your room is.
Like right there.
Right there.
Good. Nice shot.
Just what I said.
What do you like? Judge. Yeah. Thanks. Can you get at it this way? Close.
Yeah, the key is that don't try and play the double. Just play the hit and roll. And
yeah,
it's a really tough double.
Good call there. They had looked early about maybe throwing that in turn, but that brings that corner guard into play that you might hit it. So
yeah, exactly.
This here, even nose hit.
If they hit it, we just hit them. If not,
Gonna have to go for a piece. He's trying to get up here.
Like she's tossing them so far out. Sorry.
Well, just set that one back. So opportunity for red to sink another one in here.
I always say you gotta hit it before you roll.
So I think the call here is just to kind of come up and bite the top 12. 12-foot guard.
Yeah, even in front of the houses, they're in pretty good position.
like frozen on top. That's not bad. I gave a little bit. Whoa.
It really needs to move.
Danica, you gotta move it over. You have to move it over. Danica.
It's not really gonna.
Well, that one's just out there a little bit. They want to just maybe bite the 8 foot, take away a double possibility.
Okay.
Not exactly what they're looking for, but not terrible.
Yeah.
Can roll behind it.
Sweet.
You were just wide.
Less ice, I think. Unless I was like, well, probably.
And a better release on that one. It's got good line. It's coming up on here. I want to stay on it to get an inside roll.
Yeah, make sure you get the roll.
That's a good shot.
That's
half
pretty
behind,
good.
so.
No, that's good. You don't want it directly behind, then it's just an easy, quick run back.
Yeah.
Like, Bob?
I have all of it. 10-5.
That's my fault.
Yeah, I know it's fine. Want that. It was close.
Well, a good spot to hit this one. You can hit it and roll in behind the corner line guard, be buried.
Yeah, we lost it like right at the end.
Yeah. I didn't think it was going to.
Oh, this makes it a little tougher shot, I think.
Lauren.
Starting to move. Might get a piece of that top.
She got a piece for sure, but they don't want to lose it because it will finish. There's that Danica hauler again. Ooh.
Well, thank you.
Thought they were going to skinny that and ricochet back and get the yellow. But
Sometimes you might not get them both. How do I get both?
well, this you don't need to make the double if you just hit the top one on the nose and sit there.
Oh, exactly.
Flop in it a little bit.
Yeah.
Like that, and just sit here and only get
For
one
sure.
of them. Yeah. I think you still throw like normal. I think you still throw normal, just in case you spill that one.
I feel like that though.
Okay. Yeah, like 9-5 maybe. Okay.
Ideally, we just hit nose. We get rid of one. I think that's probably the best.
You want to get nose, but you want to get a little flop inside because hit that nose. It is going to shoot it in towards the 8 foot a wee bit, a couple inches maybe.
What? Yeah. But there's like room between them.
Trying to do a double late.
That's a good try.
Good try. Just there again, that out turn. If you just put it back a wee bit, it'll just run for you.
Sorry.
But at least they did squeeze the red in behind the yellow somewhat. So
Control up. Well, we have to play that.
10-5, 11. Just as long as you're on this side, it should be fine. Okay.
need nose hit the roll to the broom side to not leave a double there. Pretty hard to go roll across the house without jamming it there.
Is that close to a 9-5?
I think so. Okay. It just you needed probably.
I thought that was more like a 10.
Maybe a little bit. It was definitely not heavy. Like I think with a 9 you could have spilled that. No, like 9-5 was good for what we were playing. You were just a hair wide. Like we just needed way less ice over there. Like you need a middle rock probably. Because that's pretty much where it came out. And then it fell a little.
Yep, Danica! Whoa! Whoa!
Whoa! Whoa!
Lauren a little bit, yeah. Lauren,
no
no roll. No roll.
No.
Nice shot.
Real nice shot.
Am I doing just like
Didn't jam that on the back, rolled behind the corner guard, so
I think it should come up here.
I think so too.
Okay.
leaves the open hit on the back one here. They want to stick on that and not roll out to leave a free draw.
Just control and
And we want to give a shout out to our sponsor again today, but during the whole week, is Sunrise Credit Union and Rocky Mountain Equipment for sponsoring the live streaming.
What? I'm not going to, Quinn. Positive thoughts.
As soon as this ends over, I'll bring you up to date on some scenarios that our scorekeeper Jordy Hargraves has given to us here, just to give you an idea of what's happening with playoffs.
Gonna have to go on that one, Daryl. Just make contact for sure.
Got a piece, but I don't know if it's going to stick.
Just rolled a bit too far, but did make it go away.
Okay.
That'll be a draw for 2.
Draw for 2 if we can bite the rings here.
A little too far, but okay, good sweep. So what, like a 15?
So just come down to last rock of the 6th end here.
I thought you threw it pretty good, actually. So did I. Felt good.
I think just a hair more ice would have been good, and because you needed to hit like just a little bit less.
Yeah. That's okay.
Where?
Yeah, the sweeper's on this right off the bat. But,
Go then. Don't kill it. Take a look. Take a look. Whoa! Off! Right off!
get away from it.
Stay off. Do not touch it.
I know, but it's okay.
Okay.
Looks pretty good to me.
Nice shot.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Good sweep.
And a two points for Red. The Magnet team takes a 3-1 lead, and we'll be right back for 7th end action.
Sure.
Eat.
Meet.
Stay.
Canad Inn's destination centers are your home for hospitality, with 10 locations in Manitoba and 1 in North Dakota, featuring the finest in accommodations, food and beverage, entertainment, banquet and conference facilities, and so much more. For the best service and best value, your only stop is Canad Inns. Call today at 1-888-33-CANAD or visit us right now at canadinns.com.
Curling in the small town part of Manitoba is really big in the winter. It's something for the community to do, and it really brings the community together. We can hold annual events like our Bonspiels and our weekly nights. It's really something to do for everyone in the community. You can do it from any age.
Well, don't kill yourself.
7th end action of our final round robin game between Team Magget and Team GEVERS. Magget had a draw for 2. Magget, pardon me, had a draw for 2 to get 2 in the 6th end to take a 3-1 lead. Barry Ray with Daryl Andrews, and Daryl, there's a couple of missed opportunities there, but a couple good hits, shots too, to generate the 2 points.
Yeah, it was a little bit back and forth. There were some shots that were close, but not quite what they needed. But yeah, that happens, and the thing is, you get the opportunity to get your 2, you do. Just some scenarios, folks, for the playoff in the Ashram Express Red Pool. Beaudry is playing Enos, and they're both at 3-1. So the winner of that game will, I believe, finish in first in that pool. And right now, Beaudry is up 7-1, playing the 6th end. And if Team Og is playing Team Tober, and if Team Og wins, there will be a tiebreaker, as Team Og is 2-2 and Tober is 3-1, so that would make them both 3-2. And then the other one would be the Jensen Tarek game. If Jensen wins, there would be a tiebreaker, as if Tarek wins, there's no tiebreakers. So we'll be keeping an eye on those games.
Sounded like a lot of ifs there, Daryl.
Yeah, well, that's curling. If,
but that's just an indication of how good the caliber is here at round robin games. They're all going down to the last game to see who's in and who's out. So,
and right now for the GEVERS team, what they like to see is that Jensen is currently up 4-3 on Tarek. And if Jensen wins, she's 3-2. If GEVERS wins, she's 3-2, and that would put Tarek at 3-2. So we've got a lot of interesting developments, and we'll try and keep you up to date.
And just a reminder to go on the website, Curl Manitoba website, if you wanted to go for box scores, live scoring on any of these games, not only today but every draw.
And another shout out to Jody Hargreaves for bringing us that information in a timely manner.
Double, you'll be nose if you get
It's what he does in the last 3 ends, Daryl, that counts.
It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
10.
Well, an opportunity here to make a play on this one.
Yeah, it
could roll in, but if you did roll out, or just even half an inch or two, you'd make a double.
A little bit off nose would probably be a double, but she's got a lot of draw, and I think she's only. I don't know if she's going to get it, Barry. I think she's going by.
I think so.
The release is so big with that out turn. If you just straighten that out a little, or like they like to call it, pop it out a little bit, even with quieter weight, it takes the time.
We've heard the comments over the week about ice falling, but being a member here, I don't really see that. I think a lot of times now that particularly the younger juniors, they're taught to give lots of rotation. If you do just happen to set it, it will run versus falling.
I was a little surprised at this call, Barry, but I guess she does want to keep it. Doesn't want to get it too congested out front.
Yeah, it was surprising. Draw another one in there.
Just corner that red one or something would have been a nice shot.
5-10. You got it.
Never like giving somebody a second chance at the same shot.
Yep. Hard! You gotta go, yes! Okay, well, yep, yes!
Nice hit or double the other way? Good shot, really double the other way. Yeah, I was a little surprised around that guard off there when you're kind of fighting for your life here. Either team, one's in and one's scrambling to get in. There's no sense coasting one way or the other. Yeah. Play some tough shots, keep sharp.
But she might have been thinking that it's still a close score and she's not panicking, and make sure you score. That's the main thing.
Yeah, this
2
is
would be nice.
Might catch the back one here.
It just kind of reacted the way that one other rock did. Just.
Yeah, an unforced error there. There again, I think sometimes when you see the double, the tendency is to throw a little harder, thinking more weight to make the double, and the skip's probably icing you for a normal hit. So we'll see a guard go up and cover those two in the 4 foot.
It can happen easy.
Easy. Danica's rock.
She's hanging out a little bit.
Danica!
I think Janica's swept all the rocks today. Seems like from both teams.
Hard, you gotta move it over. Whoa, you're sliding. When you're looking for it, Sam's rock is over there. Hard.
It's amazing how that withdraw weight, how far you go out with that.
Yeah, it looked like that was way out there.
That you play the hits, and if you take too much ice, you're toast. You pretty well get them all here, I think.
I think so.
Sorry.
I think nose hit gets it.
Yeah, I think it would.
Hard to see just how much separation is on those back. It's got to be close.
Yeah, this is Hannah Thiessen throwing the intern hit for left-hander.
Oh, tough one. Just an inch on the other side of the nose, and probably makes them all.
Although it's it's not in a bad spot, and you could run that straight back.
I know. I'm gonna throw it out again. Yeah.
Get rid of one and pop the other one out. If they don't get this guard on, you've got a straight run back.
Danica. Really hard curl.
starting to move in there pretty good.
Move it hard! Hard, Carl! Hard! Hard! Really hard. As far as it can go. Okay. Yeah.
Well, Daryl, do you ignore all that and draw right around, try to draw to the back forefoot to lay one?
I think she's got to hit this.
Hit one more time?
Yeah. Just that one is in the forefoot too much.
It's just that they're lined up. From a staggered Christmas tree, I think you'd might look about going around.
Is that shot rock is got to be pretty close to the button, I think, doesn't it?
Key to this is if you can hit it kind of near on the nose. Keep that yellow one in play.
Yeah. You can see
contact. I don't know if it's going to stick it. No.
Oh my goodness! I thought that.
Been on both sides. Missed that by an inch on both sides of the rock.
Thought you had that one, or at least the top one. But. And the as it stands right now, the playoff structure should start at 4 o'clock, and of course any tiebreakers would be played on the 12:15 time slot. Try and keep you up to date with all that stuff as well.
Yeah, for sure. Tonight we'll have a 4 o'clock and a 7:45 game.
Yes.
And that'll be both for the junior ladies and the juniors. Man will be out on the ice at the same time.
Right.
Okay, well, you're good, you're good, you're good. Oh! Over and off. Whoa! Easy. Can you get it biting? Get it. Okay. That's fine.
Nice guard
really
thrown
nice.
up there.
And as I think we did mention earlier, the both the junior men and junior women they have 2 pools. There's 12 teams, but there's 6 in each pool, and the top 2 teams out of each pool will get to go to the playoffs. So that's why there could be tiebreakers on the women's side, not on the men's side. It's already decided. It's like we have 1 game, so it looks like Beaudry has defeated Enos, so she will, I think, get first place in that group.
Well, it's like they're electing to run that center line guard there. I guess it's kind of the way those ones are. They're so good in the forefoot. You don't have a lot of opportunity, but it's unfortunate when you're down a couple points and you have to run guards late. But you do need to open up to try to score in their last one.
Yeah.
Well, looking for something just an inch off nose, maybe. You might get, don't get all 3 of them, but get those ones off the forefoot and open it up for your next shot.
I should mention for the people watching too, the Enos team may have lost, but they're not totally out of it yet, as they could still make a tiebreaker. They'll finish at 3-2, and Beaudry will be at 4-1.
Ooh, those rocks have 9 lives. They've just been missed 3 times by half an inch.
Yeah.
Well, I know we did.
Is this where I gave you ice last time?
I forget what game we did the other day, Barry, but remember the first rock of the extra end was supposed to be a guard, and it went in the top 4, and that rock never moved the whole game, the whole end. It was the winning point.
Yeah, we thought we'd seen that and go, okay, well, there's a mistake, an error, and end up being the winning point. Well, we're playing the 7th end, but there's just a reminder, we do have 10 end games, so still 3 ends off it here to get some rocks back.
Yeah.
Will be an opportunity, no matter where this one stops, to possible outturn draw. The T line.
Well, she's not going to guard it, so she's giving them an opportunity here.
Doesn't want to be heavy behind the T line.
Yeah, like back 12. Go, keep going, go. Don't let it sit back forward. Go, 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 you gotta go. Okay.
Just a little bit out on that one, I guess.
A little bit. Chance to hit the button here.
She's going to hit.
She's going to make a hit.
That's okay,
Kylie.
Kylie.
Hit that back one.
Sorry.
get the back one and roll onto the...
I would...
I'm thinking not, but maybe.
I would... I'd be inclined to maybe try even a freeze or quieter weight.
Just a dead draw. And
yeah,
use that for backing if you...
It's just there's not a lot of... You'd have to squeeze that front one to get your roll. And the only trouble is if you get the roll, then she's got a straight back on those other two. You could roll maybe half buried to be perfect. Nose hit, they can just hit and roll off. But if you could just tuck it in there a little bit, it would make it a lot different.
A little tight.
No, she's okay, I think.
Good line call there, and shot rock, great shot.
Yeah.
Yellow gets a point. Clutch shot. So after 8 ends of play, it's 3-2. We'll be right back.
Why not? Just watch. Why not? Keep scrolling, I slide. Why not?
As a broadcaster and Hall of Fame football player, I'm constantly in the lab of life. For 15 years, my friends at Not Auto Corp have been pioneers as well.
Why not?
Introducing Winnipeg Car Lab, custom car wraps, graphics, and auto services. Winnipeg, why not get in the lab?
Well, welcome back to 8th End coverage of the 2002 TELUS Junior Ladies Provincial Playdown. And that was just a peach of a shot from the GEVERS team. Hit and roll in. It was almost an impossible shot, but obviously it was there. Made it to score 1 point. Get her team back in the game here facing 3.
Yeah, Samantha's made 2 key game-saving shots. One was the draw in the 5th end, and the other one was that one right there to stay in the game. Clock shouldn't be a problem. They seem to both have lots of time, so...
Kind of an unforced error there, sliding through when you're looking to steal going into the 8th end. But like we say, there is 10 ends, so 3 ends to play.
Should mention, folks, too, there is an online 50-50, and it's fundingchange.ca/Curl Manitoba. That's fundingchange.ca/Curl Manitoba, and helps grassroots curling, and it also... I think a portion does go to the hosting club, but it's to support grassroots curling. So we appreciate your support.
And I want to recognize our sponsor today, Sunrise Credit Union, building a brighter future together. Thanks again for their sponsorship. And on behalf of all the curlers out here, thank you for their sponsorship. We look across here, and there isn't too many that don't have some advertising on their jerseys. So.
Absolutely.
It goes a long way in helping the cost for these junior curlers to travel not only to this event but to different bonspiels. So thanks to all the sponsors out there on behalf of the teams.
And this is the final round robin draw of both men and women. The men finished up last night, and women, this is their last draw this morning. So.
And for a lot of the curlers here, looking through, I think it may be their first time out or second time through, so they're just getting their feet wet. They'll be here for many years. And I know from personal experience, going to the provincial playdowns, you form friendships that last a lifetime. Doesn't matter where you walk into a curling club 20 years later and go, I remember playing that guy or this guy, and strike up a conversation. So.
I think your 3 is a hair slower than your... No, your 3 is never mind.
That's one thing about curling. It's a great team sport, and you switch teams over the years, but they'll always be your friends.
Yeah.
Okay, whoa. Let it sit.
So back to the game here. We've got 1 red guard up there coming to rest.
It's okay.
So good opportunity here for yellow to sneak one around the guard. They're in the steal mode, or at the very least try to hold the other team to 1. they can.
Autumn Goods playing that turn draw.
Kind of got tight line on here. They're going for line, but got to be careful to get it by. They don't sweep it through. The rub there might have been okay.
It's okay. You have to go line. That's not bad.
Yeah, this kind of situation where you almost got to play for a rub.
Yeah. So we might have had a
9.
And going up there, looking to a double peel here.
Keep her clean.
Probably would have given him 2 corners. Never mind. Don't listen to me.
The tiebreaker situation is looking a little more like it might happen as Jensen is leading Tarek 6-3, playing the 7th. And if Jensen wins that, there will be tiebreakers.
Roll them, roll them.
And a nice double peel. Didn't get all the way out of there, but got it away from center line. So.
I don't know.
So.
I guess they just dug. I don't know.
Autumn Good just putting, I think they asked for the top 12.
Yeah, top 12. I don't think they'd be upset even a little bit short. There's still a lot of rocks to come.
Yes.
Indication's a little bit heavy, so could be an opportunity. They do go behind the tee line. They could maybe freeze to it later and make the hit and roll behind the corner guard harder.
Like put some brakes on. Good hot. Was that 14-2?
You got it.
What's the call here, Darryl? Are they going to roll behind the corner guard or roll the center line to keep it keep it open?
I think she was motioning to go behind the corner guard.
Whoa! Off! Off! Yep. Easy. Whoa! Kylie. Whoa, no. Straight.
Laura Epson hoping to roll here.
Okay,
good. Good shot.
Nice shot.
Good try. It was nice weight.
How are we doing for time? Should be okay. It's less than
Just calling the 50-50 draw here, so somebody's going to be a happy person. Spectators around me not so happy, I can see. Yeah, just rolled across the face there, so we'll see where the red elects to go around that corner guard or go open side.
like this. Here more. You can have them. Yeah.
Looks like they're going around the corner guard, so they're going to try to get a 2. Good opportunity here. You are up 1. If you did get forced to take 1, it's not a bad thing having the hammer go to the 9th end. So good call here.
Lauren's rock. Lauren, go. Lauren, go. Hard, Lauren.
Hard, you're moving it hard. Hard all the way, hard.
Weight's going to be in the top of the rings.
Yeah, it's just not going to vary for them enough.
Hard all the way. Okay.
Did get some buried there. Obviously, it seems more curl to the outside than coming to the inside.
She might have been just a little outside on that one. I think it was.
Yeah, I think so. And another 3 feet more weight that probably buries just the tee line.
Yep.
So it looks like the other team are just going to make a play on this and try to roll open.
Yeah, Hannah Thiessen here throwing the out-turn hit.
That's got to do a little curling to catch a piece.
Hit the back one so it's in.
And a good call there, alert call to catch the back one there.
Yeah, they said catch the back one so it's in.
Hit it and roll. Okay, or roll away. Either way. Okay, hit it.
Well, and by doing that, if this shot rolls out, they have the same opportunity to peel that red one out yet.
Yeah. I think I might be inclined just to draw the other side, but
yeah. I mean, you're
don't want to get inside and take your own.
Danica, hard for a piece. Okay.
good shot. I might have done that once when we were curling together, Daryl. Where would you get an idea like that? Okay, we got the same shot there. I think about the same ice. I think I heard the skipper there call control, and I think the last one was maybe a firm hit and just ran straight there.
Yeah. Looks like a lot of ice, but
it does for.
Got to remember
that is a swing turn.
Most people's in turns have a tendency to draw a little more than their out turns. I don't know if the camera let loose here or what.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Yeah, looks like you got a good one here. Just to come up a little bit and make sure it sticks.
That's a good shot.
That is, yeah. Just a difference on the weight from there to the last one, though.
Yep.
This was control weight. The last one was kind of a heavy takeout.
Kylie Lipton's here playing the out-turn hit, and probably wouldn't mind if they got a roll.
Danica! Hard, Danica, you gotta move it hard! No, girl, you gotta go. Keep going, keep going, keep going. You got it. Okay.
Just enough to get it out of play.
Just go here. It doesn't really matter if I'm behind or not. Okay.
I think this is a good call, putting the rock going around the corner. You're forcing.
I'm going in the wing. Good sweep. Kind of make it a little more hard. Okay.
Maybe forcing our opposition to take one.
Yeah, I think so. It might be like little. I don't think we'll be completely under, but.
They can get a piece. I'm sure she can get a piece of the 8-foot there, so it could make the draw a little bit tougher.
Okay. Okay, just break the rings here, guys. You can't hurt it.
Turn draw looks pretty good for line. I'd like to see them take it deep to bury it. That way, maybe take the hit away from.
Make sure we're in. Tuck a piece. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Good.
Yeah.
Good. We got a 15.
I'm happy getting one. It's the 8th end. You just need full 12.
Whatever. I don't care.
Whatever.
What's the call here, Daryl? Are they going to make a hit on here or just...
I think Morgan thinks that she wouldn't mind taking a... It could be a little dicey to try the hit there, Barry, and if you happen to miss it and you don't want them to steal one.
Yeah, to steal, yeah. Here.
So I think she's just calling for a...
Not a bad play. Go in there, you'd be 2 up playing 9.
Yeah.
Hold them to 1 and get the hammer back coming home.
Yeah.
So
even if you give up 2, you're tied up coming home, so...
Making her 3 fall by raw.
I think this is the way to go. That was a good shot. Force her to do this.
yeah, it was getting late in the game. They've thrown a lot of hits, so give her a chance to get her practice her draw weight again.
Yeah.
Need it in the 9th or 10th end.
Hard, you got it. Keep going.
They got a lot of sweeping to do here, Barry.
Hard, you gotta be here. Push, you got it. Go, go, go.
Well, I think that's going to come up short.
Here,
Wasn't from lack of effort for the sweeping. So, yellow team does steal one, so we are tied up after 8 ends of play. Come back for the final 2 ends.
Can you put it up because I forget?
Eat.
Meet.
Stay.
Canad Inn's destination centers are your home for hospitality, with 10 locations in Manitoba and 1 in North Dakota, featuring the finest in accommodations, food and beverage, entertainment, banquet and conference facilities, and so much more. For the best service and best value, your only stop is Canad Inns. Call today at 1-888-33-CANAD or visit us right now at canadinns.com.
And welcome back to the Brandon Curling Club for our live streaming action of the final round robin draw game of the 2022 TELUS Junior Provincial Ladies Championship. I'm Barry Rabe along with Daryl Andrews, and our feature match today is Team GEVERS again from the St. Vital Curling Club against Team MAGUET from East St. Paul, so 2 Winnipeg teams, and we've had quite a battle here. We are tied up after 8 ends with 2 ends to go, so we should have a barn burner going to the end.
If we can blank this end, that's fine. Okay, you got it.
So, I heard the skipper there looking to do a blank. They could have walked up and put a corner guard on, tried to score 2 or 3 points, but elected to play for the blank. So.
Whoa. Clean. Just clean. Just clean. Like it? No roll. No roll. No roll. Okay, good.
So, a nice hit nose on that shot. So we're going to see, looks like most of the play into the rings. If they were going to go for a straight steal, they would have went up and put up a centerline guard. So looks like the play for both teams is the blank, or be able to steal something late on a mistake. And another nice nose hit shot.
Good. Good.
So Daryl, both teams elected not to put any guards up, so we're going playing for the blank by the looks of it.
Yeah, when you get to this point, unless there's a miss or something, you probably won't.
Off. Off, 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 off.
Take any chances.
Okay.
There's a big point in 8.
Huge point.
You don't think of 1 point is big sometimes, but that certainly was.
Kind of a big swing. Skipper made a pistol in 7 there to get one facing 3, and then they kind of got the steal in 8 there. So momentum going a little ways, but I mean, still got Hammer playing 9. You're not too bad a shape, tied up.
Oh yeah, we have Hammer. We're coming down good. Blank. I'm like, blank. We don't have blank.
Sliding it a little deep, but I think it's going to stick around in the rings.
Yeah.
So I'll be looking for a nose hit. Might not be disappointed either, Daryl, if they did roll out here. Then there's no freeze opportunity, although I think this far in the end, you probably wouldn't put a freeze on.
No.
And yep. Whoa. Clean. Clean. Yep. Yep. Yes.
Just what the skipper called, did nose hit.
No roll.
Yeah.
No
Shot.
Roll.
Switching up the turn a little bit. You heard control hit.
Well, the key here is with the way the end is going is if you're playing for the blank is make sure you blank it.
Sweepers want to stay on this for a piece. I think they're okay. Well swept, girls. Kept that one straight. So it looks like the call is to go out into the wings here and get it off center line. Change up the shot.
Yeah.
Just looking over sheet B, the Team Tober is up 4-3 on Team Og playing the 8th. And if Tober wins that game, there won't be any tiebreakers in that, the Asham Express pool.
Can go a bit.
And
Danica, go.
but we're still up in the air here.
Well, easy.
It's kind of trending towards
It's good.
Team Jensen is up 7-3 on Team Tarek, so it look like we're heading to a tiebreaker situation in the Asham Black pool.
Ideally, yeah.
Just seen a perfect draw there. That's back in the days we used to call that out in the ashtray, Daryl, when the smoking was allowed on the ice, and they'd have the ashtrays on the board there until a rock would come down and hit it, and all the butts and ashes would go all over the ice. But
yeah, good old days. Just kind of
nose hit here. We're going to get a hit and roll out. So. Would like to stick those and at least force the opposition to have to hit it right when they get out that far. Sometimes you tend to see you don't get out to the broom, can go by.
I thought it hurt pretty good. I think it just kind of fell. Like when you guys started, like I was on the rock and you guys started pushing it and kind of pushing it out. Yeah.
Going back to the same spot, sometimes have a tendency to switch it up to go to the other side just to change turns. And
Running out of rings. Yeah, you gotta go. Take a look!
drawing hard. I don't know if they'll catch a piece of the rings they're drawing away from them.
Oh, they did get a piece.
Oh, good sweeping.
Good sweeping, yeah.
Is it in?
Well, same shot. Probably try to tighten the ice up a little bit to try to hit roll into the rings.
Okay, good sweep.
Well, they just played it here, so they should know. They might have maybe just go across the other side and bite the, just to change it up.
Yeah, same thing. Got about a half a rock and roll out.
Yeah. Just a nice, as long as you don't overthrow it, gives it the opportunity to finish.
Yeah.
Well, looks like they're going back to the same turn, I think, Daryl.
Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised. I keep switching it up so they change the ice up.
Yeah.
But are taking more ice, so they've got more rings to draw to.
Yeah, I thought they might just go the other side just to, like you said, change it, like to look at something different.
Yeah, you gotta go. You gotta keep it straight, yep. Hard, girls, you gotta go!
This one might not stay on the rings.
I think this is going to get there. It seems to be drawing even more.
Come on, get it biting, you got it.
Not this time.
Not there, but the other team wanted to be aggressive. They could try to go around that and sneak half it around, but maybe on the last one if they hit and roll out.
Yeah. Be nice to be able to force them to one.
Yeah, and those ones that you are going to the outside, I know they were trying to just bite it on there, but there's an example. You might as well be full 12 than miss by running out of rings.
Yeah, that's right.
Coach will probably have a chat with them about that after.
Although I don't know whether she turned that in. It looked like it was a lot of ice.
Well, it was taking
center ice, wasn't it?
Yeah, center ice versus the other ones were kind of edge of the button inside the middle of the forefoot. So, and the weight was good.
Samantha GEVERS here is just drawing into the forefoot.
And Samantha would be wanting to put these kind of dead center so that a lot more rings for the other team to have to hit and roll out.
Ooh, now what do you do? Now you put your thinking cap on. Go around and try and get your two now.
If you go around, good, but okay, yeah.
Good opportunity to score 2 points, but you could get forced to one also.
Been good if we sink one right here. What do they do? Oh yeah. Yes. Oh, okay.
Well, looks like the calls likes to go.
That's an old expression.
Yeah, I think a good time for a timeout there. Through our mics, we could get a little discussion here.
Yeah.
Good aggressive call. You go around and you can put it top 4 foot and you're dead buried. But if you happen to go back 4 foot, they could freeze to you. Or even if you go full forward, they freeze to you. They force you to one.
Yeah.
Advantage comes back. They have the hammer coming home, down 1.
I think you got to take a shot at it. You could peel, but then you better make sure you peel your last
Do you
one.
ever hate drawing to where their red is?
Ninth end.
Yeah.
We come around here.
You have to get 2.
You have to get.
miss.
Yeah. You have to play a miss, or she's gonna force you, right? If you're
Yeah.
deep, she's gonna come on you.
If we're high, she's going to go around.
I honestly, as long as you guys think about it and make the decision as a team, it's
I
just
think
one of
we
those
kept
things
it
as
clean
a
this
team.
whole end.
Yeah, just as a team, decide how you want this to play out. Like if you want to be aggressive and go for 2, then make that decision and go for it.
I think we just.
If you're gonna peel the guard, peel it on that side, right, so that it doesn't over there, right? Yeah, that's my only comment. Yeah, if you're gonna, like I say, you can do it aggressively if you want. That's all I would think about is
Yeah, I like it. Yeah,
They're
because
in.
we have to get 2, right? Yep.
Well thought out there, and the coach, we heard his comments, so I think the girls are all on the same page. Could be a little aggressive here if they wanted to be, Daryl, with having they're already in the playoffs, so it's not like it's a life or death if they happen to make a mistake here, but well thought out, and they'll carry these decisions through into the playoffs.
Yeah. The only thing is that they do definitely want to get first place.
Exactly, yeah. So they're playing for the blank right from the first rock, so you might as well play right to the end and have the confidence you're going to hit and roll out.
And if the Terrick team loses and they're down 4 right now, Maguet is going to have first place anyway.
Correct.
Lauren! Hard, Lauren, hard.
Got to go for peace. I think you're going to touch it.
Lauren, go, Lauren.
Ooh, no. Well, that's not what they drew up, so advantage swings back. So great opportunity to swing one by here, get into the paint. And as I mentioned before, sometimes when you see those peels and stuff, you just, I don't know, the adrenaline gets going and you fire the ice up a bit, or weight up more than what you need to. If there's a playoff, is it what?
12-15. I can.
Oh, I can. If you get somebody else, that's great.
Where?
And a big opportunity here for the GEVERS team to draw right around, certainly around the guard if they got the right weight. Starting to dig in. Wants to hang on to the back here. I think it's gonna. Well, one thing about going to the back there, it is a little further buried.
I got all.
10? Yeah.
Say all. From our vantage point, it's
Okay, sorry, guys.
3/4 for sure. So yeah, this one they don't need to get fancy on. Just go down and play to hit half a rock, third of a rock, and roll out. And
Yeah, no, but it's okay. I just
maintain hammer coming home, tied up.
over and get it under, but they didn't know if it would stop in time, which I get. It was more important that it be in.
Exactly. All right.
So they've played for the blank all in, Daryl.
Yeah,
So
this is their
this
chance.
is a good chance to retain hammer coming home.
Yep.
And it looks pretty good.
Whoa.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Hard! Roll out!
Whoa, you got it clean.
Okay, you're good.
Anytime you hear clean's a good sign, so well thrown stone, and blanks this, so we're coming home tied up in the 10th end, so come back and join us.
Nice shot.
RME, proud sponsor of Curl Manitoba and the TELUS Junior Provincial Championship. With 10 locations in Manitoba, RME is your preferred Case IH equipment dealer. RME, right by you.
Asham Curling Supply.
Superior fit, comfort, and performance. Asham curling shoes are the best we've ever used.
Hi folks, I'm Arnold Asham, and our product is always satisfaction guaranteed or your money back.
Asham Curling Supplies.
That's your best delivery of the day.
Well, welcome back to the 10th in action. We have a tied game in our featured game against the GEVERS team out of St. Vital and the MAGUET team out of East St. Paul. Daryl played that end for the blank all the way through, and well executed on the last shot, hit and roll out. So
yeah, got a little fortunate there with the Samantha did have a chance to bury one and force the MAGUET team, but
to be heavy.
so the textbook so far. Center rock's gone up. They're going to limit or ignore it, I guess, and draw to the open side. Could go around it.
Yeah, we look. Just looking again to keep you up to date. The Tober team is up 6-3 playing the 9th.
Hard, girls, you have to be here.
If they win,
you gotta go.
there'll be no tiebreaker.
Keep going, you got it. Go,
in the Asham Express.
Keep going. Can't stop, Lauren, you gotta go. Keep going. Cannot be late, you gotta go. Keep going. Okay, good try.
Okay, well, they could put the double guard on here, Daryl, and elected to go top 8 and go right in. Kind of surprised maybe they're not going with a tighter guard, making use of a free guard zone.
Yeah, it's a big game for the GEVERS team because Jensen is up 8-3 on Tarek, so there's going to be a tiebreaker for sure as Tarek comes back with an amazing finish, but they only got 2 ends left.
And the line looks good here, so calling it for full 8. I think you're going to get full 12 here. Oh, a nice shot.
Yeah.
And just a reminder that we're in our 10th end here, tied up. Sounds like Daryl will keep you posted. Sounds like we will have a playoff in the ladies group here, which will be televised at 12:15. Then the regular playoff games after that for both the junior men's and ladies start at 4 o'clock today and continue again this evening at 7:45. So hope you're able to join us for 1, 2, or 3 of the draws.
Yeah, what the MAGUET team is looking to do here is to get what you might call a saver or that one-shot rock on the side.
Keep going. You gotta go. Go.
Well, it's good if they can get it by.
Yeah, it looks like it's.
Yeah, it's a good shot.
It's
one of those ones you think it may never come into play, but if you have an open hit or something later on and you hit half a rock roll out, then that could be your winning point. So it's important to get those in.
Just a little bit less than what you've been throwing, right?
What's the call here? They're going to go right around everything to the 4-foot, or they're going to throw guard?
Missed the call.
Judging by weight, I think they're coming right into the house.
No, it's right through it.
Trying to dig in there.
Sorry. No, that's okay.
I think we'll see Morgan go up and get rid of that long guard.
Well, not the way they drew that up. The miss on there is that you would have liked to have left it shot, because right now you're scrambling to get a guard up there trying to steal. But lots of rocks left to go in the end here. You want to clear this guard off and roll completely off if you can.
You're probably going to be throwing a guard next time.
Yep. Hard, you gotta go. Hard, Danica. Yep, right up. Roll your shooter, roll it. Whoa, actually, whoa.
Yeah, we have to.
Oh, okay.
And a nice shot.
I don't know.
Rolled that out of there. It's out of play. So Team GEVERS go up and put up a center line guard again.
Yep.
Oh my god, this looks...
3. No, we're
I was like, oh my god, this better...
Deeper, we're tight, like super tight.
I think this is pretty good.
It looks pretty good.
Hannah, can you push it just... Whoa. It's curling really nice, actually.
Okay, good.
Well, center line guard there. It's
good guard.
Looking to peel this off.
Yeah. One.
Line up the idea of the possible nose hit double.
Just off nose. You might catch... You could catch a back one, I don't know.
Just don't want to hit it on the broom side, jam it sideways over to one of your red ones there.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I think this is a better turn.
Yeah, you don't want to hit it cross over this way. Get a little ahead of yourself. Main thing is to get the guard out of there. If you try and hit it, double it too much, you might hit it right on the nose
they're
too.
looking for the nose hit. They're not sweeping it.
Oh.
Good try.
Well, got that one open, although I think that maybe gives the advantage to the other team.
Well,
now.
yeah,
they're able to draw full for a foot.
Yeah, you never want to leave the guards out front. First thing you have to do is keep the center open.
Especially when they're dead covered there. Even if you make a nose hit, you get it off, the guard's not going to roll anymore in a couple inches one way or the other.
Yeah.
They touch that yellow tee now, though.
Their plus now is that they are still shot rock. But
Just hit
Well, it
whatever.
depends where they are. If they're very good,
Yeah.
or you run, you try the run.
You can try a run. Who's throwing?
Looks like I got a good shot coming here.
I don't mind a run.
Might overbury a little bit if it keeps getting there. And a nice shot.
Can you see any of our yellow?
Hannah makes a good shot there. If the peel goes up on the red, you'll guard that for your life for the rest of the end.
What? I can't hear anything. Are we trying the run? No.
I think the red, and if we pick this, we pick this.
Yeah. Then do you want to play a softer weight so you can kind of get around it, or what?
Or we just go for the straight up heel. Whatever you like.
We'll see what it's like on there.
Okay.
Got a little bit of indecision here, Daryl. They got plenty of time. They want to make sure that they're both on the same page here. I've heard Pio, we could run back and hit it, soft weight shot. So make sure they're all on the same page before they throw.
I think they've decided on
Half of it.
So like bump?
Let's try bump, and if you peel, you peel.
There you go. There we go.
There's the call. Sounds like a bumper hit.
I like a 10-5.
The error would be to hit the guard if you're going to miss it.
Okay.
The error would be just to rub the guard and put it nowhere. Which, how many times does that happen when you're playing two different shots?
Yes, absolutely.
I can see what she sees, what she's saying, because if you can see half right now and that's on the button, it might be worth a shot at it. If you take the guard, like you said, you take the guard.
Take the guard, and they're just going to replace. Because you can't outcount that. They're going to continue to guard.
Line second shot, right?
Yep.
A couple things can happen here. Like if we ever tick that yellow on that red, right? Like, think of it like if we tick this 4 on the way by, we're gonna get rid of it. And then the other thing is if we happen to flash and they throw another guard or they put one right on the nose of it, what are we gonna have now? We got guard. Now we're trying to run double. Like I don't know. I think I like the straight peel. I think I like playing it on that side. If it happens
and then if you pick it, then you pick
over curl, at least you're running red on red. Right.
Like
I
this?
Sure. I think at the end of the day, we still have to remember that we need it open on the last and swing like against Tarek, where you have to hit one in the house with over there still, right? So.
Well, wild flat out to the coach with the gals there. So they've elected they're going to straight peel the center line guard. Certainly not opposed to this, Daryl, because there are a lot of rocks to come, and as we know, that getting the perfect guard on is not that easy. Quite often you leave it exposed half a rock one way or the other. So.
And the luxury,
it's very close.
The luxury too they have is if it comes down to the last rock, they wouldn't have to hit and stick.
Yeah! Ah! Oh! Wow! Yeah!
Good shot coming here.
Amazing! Yes! What's the back one? All right!
Well, maybe you got that started. Certainly had lots of weight. It drew up there pretty good.
She might have just
got rid of it.
Tucked it in a little bit, maybe.
So we're going to look for the same guard, go up and try to split center line.
Yeah, it's off center, but they've only got the one. If it happened to be a draw situation, the only one turn to work with.
And this is one where you need to be precise weight. If you're a couple feet shorter than what you think, it doesn't draw up, and if you're a couple feet further, it draws too much. So looks like with the weight, it's going to be a tight guard.
I don't really know how they're getting it.
Doesn't matter how deep it is.
No.
That's true. Whoa.
Yeah, push it. Whoa. Push it. Push it. Okay, whoa.
Well, a few feet further than they're looking, but it still does guard the rock, so mission accomplished.
It allows for the run back now to get that rock off the...
Oh my gosh!
Can't do that.
It's important you make the run back, because if you do just happen to hit the nose, and the red's a guard, and you throw another guard out front on it.
Just off nose. You have to hit it like right
I think she's going to hit it.
Okay, you got it.
But a good opportunity to get that one off. It's dead on the button, so it's going to be pretty hard to
If it's wide, you got to sweep it by. Do not let it take that and double that out. Okay. Is that nice? All right.
So it looks like they're going for the just off the nose hit.
Yeah.
Just the what I would like about maybe playing the out turn on that run back, Barry, is that if she does hit it, doesn't get to the nose of it or whatever, she may just push that yellow one over for shot.
Correct, yeah.
Solid 9.
Yep, correct. Just come over the top of it.
Close it.
Needs to come up a little bit more.
Yes!
It'll be very close.
Whoa.
They wait too long?
Well, they did.
They did. Ah, they did.
They did. Boy, that come up a lot for had a big weight hit on it.
Yeah.
Or you just need a hair more on that side?
Yeah.
Well, this is one you're going to have to guard cross center a little bit,
It was
because
going so fast.
guard the pick.
I know.
I don't know what I'm looking at.
Sweeping it like you're not going to change it.
No.
Right?
Kind of motion like covering the red, but I really do think you have to cross center to guard that yellow one that's in there.
The logo thing.
Can't guard them both, but you don't want to leave them just an easy pick. Daryl, have you got an update? Are we going into a playoff situation for sure?
The Jensen-Tarek game.
Let's just hope it's like run that road.
Jensen's 5 up, playing 9 and laying 4. So I kind of have a feeling we've got a tiebreaker.
Well, come back and join us for the tiebreaker action. The junior girls here at 12:15, and just a reminder: the boys' playoff games, or junior men's, are already set, so there's no playoff. Their first game will be at 4 o'clock.
Yeah, we just don't know right now who might be playing at 12:15, because GEVERS wins this game. It's I think there's a 3-way tie.
Looking at it here, they just, in my opinion, you want to cross center a little bit. There it comes up. Guard the pick, so looks pretty good. Well, maybe overdrew a little bit, but that run back's not an easy shot, because you'd have to hit all you can see.
Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. Do you think if we play like a hack bump, you might not clear it all the way, but it's going here. If you hit what you can see.
I think this is a case of thrower. You got lots of time to come down and look at it, Daryl,
Yeah,
and
I think so.
make sure you're both on the same
What
page.
do you have?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anytime you get yelling down between the hacks,
It curls a ton. If you throw bump, I think you can pretty well get to nose, right? If you hit what you can see, you're hitting their yellow. If you were to be tight and wick that, it's okay for now. Yeah? Like a bump.
I don't.
Can't hear you.
I don't know if we just peel.
Yeah?
got lots of time. Both teams have really managed the time. We've got 6 minutes and almost 9 minutes, so the team could come down and have a good discussion here. So an important shot for them. But they elected
10-5-11 should be pretty close.
Yeah, I think when it comes down to this, the way they switch around with the third throw and skip and whatnot, she'd be better to stay down and get a good idea of what it looks like down here.
But taking time in the hack, so that's a good thing. Sounds like they're throwing a kind of a control bumper hit.
Yeah.
Try to catch as much as they can see and run back on that yellow. They don't have to stick to red. They have the luxury of having second shot.
Whoa, whoa. Danica. Danica.
Maybe putting that one a little
Danica,
outside.
move it. Yep.
A chance it hits thin off the yellow back in. Kind of like that.
Okay.
Just got that one a little wide. I think the weight was pretty good. But
she might be looking at an angle run back there, Barry, on her last one.
On her own red, yes. The corner guard in. Yeah, I would think this one, as long as this one's somewhere over the hog line, it would cut the draw down too if you try to just cold out draw it. So yeah, running that red one in, you'd have the option of going straight on yellow, or you could kind of crotch it into your own red, and as long as you eliminate it, you do have a second counter there, biting the 8 foot.
I don't want them,
So this is an important shot. You don't want to come in deep.
like a rock and a half, 2 rocks tighter. No. Like on bottom side of center. Yeah, basically. What?
They could run these yellow one straight back too. This guard, if you happen to overlap on the top side or underneath the one on yellow, it eliminates that, and then you would have to be forced to go to the red run back. But an exciting finish here to our feature match.
You gotta push it. Autumn, you have to go. You have to go. You have to go, Autumn. It doesn't matter. Autumn! You have to go, Autumn. You have to go! Hard!
You have to go to bury that, so it takes away the double.
Push it. Okay, whoa. Whoa. Good.
Well, I think at that point they might as well brought it straight in, because now it is a nose hit, isn't it? Now the girls are coming down and having a look at it. So yeah, with that one being heavy, you might as well went and brought it in to full 12, and
We wanted it higher to make this harder.
but still not an easy shot.
A little bit even. It would just like I wanted her.
Yeah, she can make the double, or even if she nutted it, hit it on the nose. The red second shot rock, right?
Yeah, it is. So
she's got some options.
I think it's almost better if you hit it onto the nose.
It's on the nose.
The nose red still would be shot.
Yeah.
You can't nose it. Yeah.
Well, they're looking at that, so.
Yeah, but she's not been inside all day.
So yeah, once they hit it on the nose or take it over the top.
Right.
Which could help us on this, right?
No, tighten.
So they've discussed it, know all the possibilities and the outcomes. It's come down to a matter of execution.
Oh no, why?
Don't know which one's easier, the run back red or this one.
Well, probably this one. It's shorter, right?
Shorter, but it's their rock.
It's their rock. Yeah, it's. Pretty sure we're not going to have a blank end, Daryl. So it's. Which we did. We had 3 blank ends early, and then once we got to the 5th end break, we really started to see a lot more rocks in play. It's been a great game. Kudos to both girls. So we're looking for about a 2/3 hit on yellow onto yellow. Once take it on the nose or over the top on the right-hand side.
Yep.
Yep.
That looks pretty close. Great shot.
She did it.
Pistol skip come through. Skips comes through. So we will be back with a playoff game at 12:15.
That's okay.
Barry Rabe for Daryl Anders. And Daryl, that was quite a shot.
That was quite a shot. We think we'll be back.
Good game, Autumn.
Tarek's 3 down without the hammer coming home, so we'll have to wait and see. Just check your schedules on the Curl Manitoba site, and we'll see you later on.
Okay. And that puts Team MAGUET through it undefeated, correct?
It was there.
Through the round robin.
Yes.
Yeah. So kudos to the girls.
That's Morgan. Thank you, though.
Thank you. I knew I was missing something.
Why not? Just watch. Why not? Keep scrolling, I slide. Why not?
As a broadcaster and Hall of Fame football player, I'm constantly in the lab of life. For 15 years, my friends at Knott Auto Corp have been pioneers as well.
Why not?
Introducing Winnipeg Car Lab, custom car wraps, graphics, and auto
Why
services. Winnipeg, why not get in the lab?
If you grow up in a small town in this part of the world, you basically learn how to curl real young. Kids and even adults, they didn't have a place to go because so many facilities were closed. So people started gravitating to our rink and coming out and skating, curling. It became a place to come every weekend for so many families. We would see upwards of 70 people coming and going, on a given Saturday or Sunday. I think it means a huge amount to so many people. It's an opportunity for friends, family, everybody to get together, have some fun.
At Viterra, we believe in the power of connection. Our world-leading agriculture network connects producers and consumers to supply top-quality food ingredients each and every day. Our team takes great pride in working closely with farmers to help feed the world. It's something we've been doing for over 100 years. And as an industry leader, we're dedicated to playing a critical role in meeting the needs of a growing world. Because together, we're stronger and achieve more.
Half a century and 20 stores after they opened their first store, McMunn & Yates is still in your neighborhood. Getting involved, supporting consumer and contractor alike. A community building, helping build communities. McMunn & Yates, make it better.
Eat.
Meet.
Stay.
Canad Inn's destination centers are your home for hospitality, with 10 locations in Manitoba and 1 in North Dakota, featuring the finest in accommodations, food and beverage, entertainment, banquet and conference facilities, and so much more. For the best service and best value, your only stop is Canad Inns. Call today at 1-888-33-CANAD or visit us right now at canadinns.com.
RME, proud sponsor of Curl Manitoba and the TELUS Junior Provincial Championship. With 10 locations in Manitoba, RME is your preferred Case IH equipment dealer. RME, right by you.
Asham Curling Supply.
Superior fit, comfort, and performance. Asham curling shoes are the best we've ever used.
Hi folks, I'm Arnold Asham, and our product is always satisfaction guaranteed or your money back.
Asham Curling Supplies.
That's your best delivery of the day.
And the locker room celebrations are already underway, and they're going to be all night long. Here's a team who struggled early on.
Be a player. Bet with Manitoba Sportsbook. Play Now Sports.